La 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 la.
Good morning and welcome to GBC News. Today we have a special segment on bias in the media. Bias has always been a leech upon the public media, especially in the news. Loosely defined, bias is different people having different opinions and then different people wanting to hear different things based upon those opinions. For example, a 15-year-old Caucasian girl would probably be more interested in the top 40s, while a 40-year-old businessman with children would probably be more concerned with the current health plan issues. This is the root of bias. It should be understood that bias is not corruption. It is a necessary evil that merely rearranging information to appeal to various audiences. For example, the news station Fox is generally associated with a more conservative viewpoint, whereas CNN is considered more liberal. However, they both appeal to their particular audiences. And now over to Camila, who has done a survey with teenagers in her high school.
Thanks, Christine. Two of our news reporters went around DCHS and interviewed different students around DCHS to find out where the bias lies. We found out through our survey that the majority of teenagers occasionally to never watch the news, and most of the news that they hear are from text or from their friends. Also, we found out that more people were likely to remember when Michael Jackson died than when Obama was elected.
How often do you watch the news?
Like twice a week. Whenever my parents watch the news, like after school sometimes or during dinner.
I usually try for at least 3 times a week.
Most importantly, we found out that most kids are more interested in entertainment than they are about politics. So this raises the question, where is the bias coming from?
Do you think that the media is biased?
Yes.
Do you think it's a bad thing?
No, not necessarily.
Why?
Well, if the media is honest about their bias, in other words, they give information for their opinion, that they base their opinion on, then I think that's a positive thing, that the audience can then make sense of on their own.
To avoid falling prey to media bias, here's the GBC guide to identifying bias. 1. Pay attention to the information included by the coverage as well as the information excluded. 2. The attitude of the presenter. Are they being quick to judge or disrespectful? Are they being overzealous and excited? 3. The channel's specific beliefs and values based on their reactions and opinions on events. And 4. Stations are competitive and are heavily reliant on money. Watch for advertisement.
And here is the GBC guide to avoiding bias. Number 1, watch different news stations. If you watch different news stations, you'll get more variety of opinions. Number 2, pay attention to the facts, not just the analysis or interpretations. 3, research your own news through the internet or other means.